Yo, chat, your boy Isna in the house, and the new Bonney has been revealed. Everybody knew that it was Bonney, bro. I don't know who else was coping about something else, gang, but everybody knew that it was Bonney. Anyway, I've come to break down her traits to y'all in this very video and explain to you what kind of units you're gonna want to bring against her. And I'll be showing you some of the best, if not the best, counters for her to use. So lock in, buckle up, let's go. So for Bonnie's skill 1, it's a skill that is a two-part skill, so it's gonna be kind of easy to dodge. But you're gonna want to dodge this. If you don't dodge it, it's gonna do a lot of damage to you. This is a diabolical skill that I saw in the actual gameplay preview. But yeah, overall, it's an amazing skill. Disregards damage reduction, it knocks people back. It's going to ruin, absolutely bully the elders. So you're gonna wanna park your elders, bro. Back up them elders, bro. They're done. They're finished. Alright, so next up for Bonnie, I actually have her skill 2. This speed debuffs you. This is something that I'm guessing is supposed to be against the bird and Nosjuro, so that's gonna make them slower and easier to catch. And it seems that it does more damage whenever the enemy has max HP or a high amount of HP. It's also an invincibility skill, so when she's in her upgraded form, you're gonna want to avoid that skill at all costs. Alright, so now for Bonnie's character traits. She basically has this solo boost that pairs with the solo gauge. And the solo gauge has to be filled before she gets the solo boost. And the solo gauges start emptying itself. And once it's emptying itself, you can use it infinitely. Right? Straight up infinitely. Until it runs out. She has a dash attack. When in the solo gauge, her dodge changes into a dash attack. And she also has this disgusting guarantee KO spamming ability. So she's just gonna be able to just run around and knock out everybody. Gonna be a beautiful clutch unit, ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, diabolical. And when she's using a skill, she changes to attackers. When she's holding her counter, or the M1 counter, whatever you want to call it, she's going to be able to switch to defenders, and when she's capturing treasure, she turns to runners. Now, I know the defender switching sounds a bit weird, but I'll explain why Bandai made it that way. Alright, so now we're on to her basic traits, as in the traits when it comes to what her attacker, defender, and runner does. So for attacker, she basically ruins celestial dragons and gets additional damage. For defender, she removes any and all attack increases once you use a skill. So this is precisely why it was made into a counter. It's to really stop units like Kizaru is going to bully her, by the way. It's to prevent Kizaru from bullying her too much, which is why they made it that way. And the runner basically gives you more cap speed, and yeah, that's about it. With some damage reduction, I guess. I'm pretty sure there's something missing from the runner. I think she should have Nullify Knockback, but let's see. Alright, now for trait 1 and trait 2. So for trait 1, when attacking an enemy, 100% chance to increase attack and defense by 70%. That is insane. That's gonna help against certain units like Bonney. After receiving damage from an enemy which is less than or equal to 20% of your max HP, resist stagger. I'm pretty sure that there should be knockback and down in that as well, but I think they forgot it. And after holding down the skill button during the, yeah, that's basically the normal counter. And changes into a counter, yeah. When counter succeeds, recover HP. Cool. Reduces the effect time of status effects inflicted by enemies by 80%. Now, this is gonna be very important, and I'll explain why later. And reduce the damage received from enemy skills by 50%. That's also pretty cool, but I'll explain more later. After using a skill, resist stagger being downed and knockback, and removes current parameter reductions and nullifies incoming parameter reductions. When attacked by an enemy with the element you are strong against, remove enemy's attack increase. So Zoro Sanji is done. They're finished. One attack by you attack her once, and you're basically free eats for her. When attacked by a character type Celestial Dragons, form a Celestial Dragon, remove. Yeah, Noshiro is done as well. There's no one tapping this girl. I'm sorry, Noshiro. When attacked by attackers, reduce damage received from enemies' normals. Cool, cool. Yeah, I really think they realized that Kizaru, units like Kizaru, gonna bully her, which is why her traits are like this. And it's just kind of crazy, not gonna lie. This unit though is definitely, and I'm not joking when I say definitely, is definitely going to be busted. This is gonna be a broken unit. Like infinite guaranteed KOs whenever she's basically having her gauge filled. That is insane. And she has the ability to basically dash across the entire map infinitely as long as the gauge is full as well. This unit is gonna be diabolical if there's none of her counters on the enemy team. Like she's gonna be one tapping everybody, taking your flags, guarding them up. It's just insane. So now I'm gonna have to go down into the counters, right? Now, what kind of units are gonna be countering her, you may ask? So first and foremost, you're gonna wanna avoid using blue units and dark units, except for one dark unit, and I'll explain who later. This unit, she basically just she's gonna ruin them if they're attackers. Maybe you can use your blue and dark runners, but don't use defenders or attackers. They're done. She's gonna murder them. But you're gonna want to use your red units, your green units, and your light units. So you can bring out your white beards, you can bring out your gear 5 v2s. They're fine, right? But you're gonna want to avoid the weaker element to her, so your blues and your darks. So now, yeah, let's jump into the counters. So first up, what I actually have on my list is Kizaru. Kizaru, he ignores her defense. He has the stronger element. He has a bunch of traits that increases his damage whenever he's fighting the weaker element. He's just gonna be an absolute nightmare for her. Except in Defender form. Defender form, she can kind of fight him, but even then, Kizaru can really benefit because of his Kizaru trait, aka the ability to dodge literally every skill known to man once his HP is at maxed. So he's gonna be dealing with her really easily as long as you don't attack the defender form. But yeah, really tough unit. Next up, I actually have Akainu, right? Akainu deals 100% more damage to captains, plus she's green, so he's gonna be doing a lot of damage to her with that skill 1. He has 3 invincibility hits, which he can use to actually help him survive against her, because she gains a lot of gauges when she hits you, and she can guarantee KO you a lot. So you're gonna want to be bringing in your 3 hit units like King and so on and so forth to really help survive her, you know? And you also remember the reduce status effects by 80% thing. Because it's not nullified, it's gonna help Akainu really get his stacks as well. Next up, I actually have somebody that's a bit of a wild card. Zephyr, right? Zephyr, he's gonna be able to remove her attack increase. He can stall her pretty well, but the second she gets her guarantee KOs, he's gonna be fried. So if you're gonna want to even be doing anything, it's gonna be stalling her or even potentially kill her before she gets the guarantee KO, because once she gets it, you're done. You're gonna die. That's the only sad part about this guy, but he's gonna be a solid defender in this meta. Next up, I actually have Blackbeard though. Blackbeard, he's very squishy and he's gonna be useless against her when dark, so you're gonna want to switch to light. But after you switch to light, you start spamming your skills properly, he's going to fry her. When I mean fry, I mean fry this girl. She's done. One pull, one tremor crush, literally anything, she's done. This guy is gonna be insane against her, probably the best counter for her, since he also gets increased damage to power users. It's just gonna be an absolute nightmare fighting light on Blackbeard. So if you're using Bonney, avoid turning him. Next up though is Kobe. Now he's the only dark unit that I can recommend. The reason being, he gets no nerfs from her because he doesn't rely on parameter buffs. Kobe, the reason why I selected him is a bit of a funny thing, right? Kobe deals a lot of extra damage to runners, so you can really benefit from that if you catch her running, like using like capturing flags. And he ignores defense. Plus he gets extra damage whenever she kills anybody. So it's like this dude is gonna be insane if she goes on a KO spree, because he can just pop up behind her and just one tap her with a skill, with an upgraded skill, and that's crazy. Next up I have Kakuzuro. Now I was expecting this guy to straight up fall off, but I don't remember exactly when she has that 1 HP trait. I'm pretty sure it's when she has the gauge, but it's not all the time, right? So if you catch her without the 1 HP trait, you can really use Kakuzu and really ruin her. But poor Mars, I was expecting this guy to fall off, man, like this update, but Mars is who got done dirty. Let's have a moment of silence for Mars, by the way. He didn't deserve this. He was a good father. He was a good man. Poor Mars. But yeah, that's about it for my counters list. I'm pretty sure there's way more units out there that you can use, but at the current moment, I don't really have any more in the back of my mind. And I'm pretty sure any other unit is probably just not really meta, so you don't really have to worry about them. But these units can definitely cook. They're gonna be able to cook, especially with Zonji gone, because Zonji was a big problem for them. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Enjoy EX Bonney, by the way. This doesn't make her bad or anything necessarily. So yeah, enjoy her. Enjoy your day as well. It's good that she has counters. I think that's amazing. And yeah, God bless y'all. Peace out.